Alright, so our next step is putting this barrel in, and I am using an Aero Precision Handguard, the Atlas. Nice guard, you know. You get what you like. That's what's important. And then theirs happens to come with a barrel nut tool, so you can put your torque wrench right in the hole there and tighten up that barrel nut. And of course the Atlas barrel nut itself. Now the pain in the tail here is you'll also usually get some shims. Okay, and they're ridiculously thin, but it allows it so you can line up. There's your gas key, the hole, and I'm not sure if you can see it well, but hopefully you can, but the gas tube fits right in there, okay? And so the barrel nut has grooves, right? Now this one, it doesn't really touch, but some barrel nuts will actually push up higher than the tube, so it has to be 100% precise. And so if it's off by a little bit, what you do is you would put a shim in so you could turn it back a little bit more, and that way your gas tube would fit right in there. I'm not 100% certain we're going to need it, but we might go back and forth here just to see what happens. Anyway, again, your barrel is keyed. It only goes in one way. Now, before I put the barrel in, I tend to put a little bit of grease on there. Because when these guys get locked in, they can get locked in really, really well. And with expansion and contraction, you don't need a ton, just a little bit will go a long way. Let me grab a rag here. Okay, looks good. Okay, put her in. I'm going to take my barrel nut and slide it over. Kind of cinch her down to do like a little dry fit or test fit, if you will, and see where we're going to kind of end up. I'll just hand tighten it. Then I'll take my gas tube. Now the gas tube I am putting, actually, you know what, let me pull this out because the camera angle doesn't show it very well. Okay, so what I'm going to do is take the gas tube, slide it over the front end of the barrel, make sure it goes in there, and see where it lands. So you can see it lands on a hill and not a groove, but when I torque this thing down, it's probably going to put it right in place. So, you know, it's difficult to see. Let me try. See if I can't turn this just a little bit so you can see it, but it's not going to work that way. So let me go ahead and take this out. So you'll see you can see the groove and the rise on this particular barrel nut. Well, when I put the gas tube in, you can hardly see it, but it's on a rise instead of a groove. So it really doesn't touch, I mean, it's leaning on it, but it's really not going to cause a problem, but I would rather it sit in the groove. And I'll go ahead and just manually turn this a little bit and show you what I mean by a groove. So you can see how now you can see how now this line lines up with the gas hole there. And so if I put this on now, you can see it's aligned. My concern is if I shim this, once I put the torque on it, it's going to torque it to the point it might be too far. So this part is always, you know, you're not going to get this done in your first shot. It just doesn't work like that. Whoops. This is a Wheeler, by the way, upper receiver Vise block that you can get the link to in the description below. So let's go ahead and grab the torque wrench and let's torque this thing down. All right, so I grabbed this is the tool they sent with the Atlas, and my torque wrench. And these, the Atlas can range anywhere from 35 pounds and up. So 35 would be, I would say, the minimum you want to do. So let me go ahead and torque this and see where we can go with it. Okay, that's at 40. So let's look and take a peek and see. So I'm going to go ahead and pull this out. If you can see the line right here, it does not align with the, let me grab something to point with here. There is the gas hole. And there's the line. It's just a hair to the right. So I am going to end up putting some shims on here. I'll start with 2, and then we'll do it again and check that. All right, so I went ahead and took the barrel nut off. These are the shims. I said I was going to start with 2. I'm going to try 3. I don't know, I'm feeling a little saucy today. So you just go over the end of the barrel, slide these guys like so. Put your barrel nut back on. And you want to try to put it to the same torque you had it the first time. I was right about that 40-pound range, so that's what I'm going to shoot for. It's 40 pounds. Right there. Let's see how we did here. Well, it overshot. So I'm going to have to add a couple more shims. So I'm going to go ahead and add the shims and be right back. All right, so remember I said I was going to use 2 shims? Only needed 1. So let me go ahead and pull this out. Using the 1 shim, the line now is right along the top where it needs to be. So the next step is we're gonna go ahead and leave it out for this. We're gonna go ahead and put the gas tube on. So put the gas block over the top. Make sure your gas tube sits in the key there. Want to make it straight. Look at the bottom. And line up with the detent in the barrel. Now what I like to do is we have this second set screw. So what I'm going to do, instead of going into the detent first, I'm going to go ahead and just put this other screw in to kind of hold things in place. If I can get my big head out of the camera. There we go. Okay, so it's not tight at all, but as you can see, it's in there enough so, I don't know if you can see the detent in there, but the detent is right under the hole. Actually, it looks like it might be a smidge off, so I will fix that because I want that gas tube to line up as perfectly as I can. Okay, now since that's aligned, I'm going to go ahead and toss this other one in. Like I said, you can put some Loctite in here. I'll probably put some red Loctite when all is said and done. And voila, there's your gas tube. So the next step is putting on your upper. And like I said, this one is Aero. And so what I'm going to do is go ahead and remount it here. And I will slide it right over the top, like so. And the way you lock this Atlas in place is Aero. Sends a couple extra parts and pieces here. So Aero sends over this locking mechanism. There's a right side and a left side. And they basically slide in here. And then you use the screws to tighten it up. So